Jacob deGrom, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Jacob deGrom is just a solid pitcher. He's not overpowering in any sense with any of his 3 pitches. Good sinking fastball, 93 to 96, great slider, and a really good changeup. What makes him so good, he'll throw all 3 of his pitches at any time.
Stepping up now, Gleyber Torres. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch on its way. And we are underway here in Flushing as the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball 1. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. 65 degrees our temperature here at first pitch. The 1-1. Right side, hit hard. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Cespedes is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Coming to the plate now, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes. Ripped down the first base line. Step on the bag for 1. Throw back to second, and they've got him doubled off, and the inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Yankees turned away early. Mets coming to bat. It's the Subway Series on MLB Network. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Britton, 30 years of age. He was selected in the 3rd round during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
And he'll step off and try again. The 3-1 is a bunt attempt, but he missed it.
Now the 3-2.
Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I'm really going to have to keep a close eye on Brandon Nimmo. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
1-1 the count. 1 out, nobody on. Down low, 2 balls. A strike, and there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, You know, D-roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A one-out walk here in the home first. Here's the first pitch to him. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Judge is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. In previous meetings with Britain over the years, he's hitting .429. No balls and a strike to count. Britton's ready. Here he comes 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. The tag, and he is out. Mets strand 1. Here's Didi Gregorius. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. On the ground to the right side. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And I want to shine the light on Yoenis Cespedes, outfielder right here. The ability to play multiple positions in the outfield, both corners, and can dabble in center field as well. And newsflash, people, do not run on this guy. He has one of the best arms in the business.
Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
Here comes the 1-2 to Hicks. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. No appeal needed, and there are 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Miguel Andujar. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. What a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
Well, even though these two teams are in different leagues, they do play each other every year because of the crosstown rivalry, and it's always pretty fun.
Yeah, and for the players, Matt, they love it. Not only is there more on the line than usual, like bragging rights, but they're not having to stay at hotels and all that. It's just like a normal home game where they're driving to a different ballpark.
Here's another 0-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end. Here's Jay Bruce now, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. A high fastball is in there. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Didi Gregorius. Not only has this guy been knighted, yes, they called him Sir Didi back in his homeland, Curacao. He's one of the best ball players coming down the pike, starting with Andrew Jones, Xander Bogaerts, and it's Didi Gregorius this time. Hits from the left side of the plate with power and the ability to go in the hole with one of the strongest arms in the game.
A ball and 2 strikes now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a line drive, but foul. Bottom of the second here with no score. Sinker, 3-2 now. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work. ball 1-0. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind at a count, 2-0.
3-1 to him now. Here it is on 3-1. Started that swing a bit too early. And he misses again here. It's ball 4. And that's back-to-back walks here with 1 away. In there at the knees, strike 1.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You've got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base pass, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead 0-1.
Liner toward right center. That's in there. Base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute to hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. So coming to the plate, Ahmed Rosario, and their runners at the corners now. In there, no balls and a strike. We're in the second, 1-0 Mets early on. Called strike over the outside part of the plate.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Fouled away.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Britton pauses. Here it is on 0-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
1 ball, 2 strikes again.
Back to him on the mound. Oh, and he just throws the glove up there and snares it for out number 3. Some fans still trickling into the ballpark as we get you set for the top of inning number 3. Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the 3rd. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Skied down the left field line. Cespedes is there. 1 down. Ready now, Luke Voigt, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Missed with a slider. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Grounder down the line at 3rd. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there. Way to break up the rhythm. That was almost 8 in a row. This guy was starting to get his bearings about him on the mound. Had to break it up.
In now, Zach Britton. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Cespedes comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. At the plate, Gleyber Torres. Singled his last time up. So now a pinch hitter set to come on as Brett Gardner's grabbed the bat and moved into the on-deck circle. The target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. A 1-0 delivery. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Here it comes, 2-0. 2-1 to count. Voigt is off at first with 2 away. This one to right field and deep off the bat of Gardner. Nimmo is after it, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. More baseball on. Brett Gardner will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. After it is Hicks. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, center fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses inside 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. Waiting his turn on deck, Yoenis Cespedes. Now the 3-2 pitch. He swung on and missed, strike 3. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Manny. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Takes a knee-high fastball. And that one just missed outside. Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. And that keeps the inning alive for Jay Bruce.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Into the box, Jay Bruce. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row. For
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Mets leave 1, but they lead it 1-0. At the plate, Aaron Judge. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball 1. Bouncer to the left side. Rosario brings it in. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, left fielder.
So stepping in, Giancarlo Stanton. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets fouled. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And this is taken for a cold strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Didi Gregorius. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. And he lays off for ball 1. Gregorius is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang bang at first every time, but the guy's out. He's got sure hands and an accurate throwing arm.
And that's the pitch they wanted him to punch out on. A slider down around the knees. That's a good job of holding off on that swing.
Aaron Hicks would be next. Pulled softly out toward right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he didn't try and do too much. He took what the pitcher gave him, got the front foot down, and was able to fist feed a soft liner over the infielder's head for a knock.
Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees. For strike one. Andrew McCutcheon will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Gregorius, the runner at first with 2 gone. Pause and the 0-2 and a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit, but lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Andrew McCutcheon will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center. First pitch on its way. And that misses for ball 1.
Andrew McCutcheon.
A ball and a strike. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Todd Frazier becomes the first out in the bottom of the 4th inning. He's set. Here it comes. And that misses, ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Payoff pitch one more time. There's ball 4. Stepping into the box, Travis d'Arnaud looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 2 balls and no strikes.
2 balls, no strikes.
There goes the runner. 2-1 after the foul ball there. On the move again from first. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is on the move, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And there's out number 2.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Once again, a 3-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Mets strand one, but they're up 1-0. Here's Miguel. Landahar now comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Neil Walker will come on now as the pinch hitter. Grounded to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So striding forward now, Gary Sanchez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And this one is gone. A home run. It's a solo shot here for Gary Sanchez. And the Yankees have drawn even now at 1 apiece.
Well, you really can't blame the man on the mound. He single-handedly kept them in this thing. But with one swing of the bat, we're all knotted up. Things are officially interesting, and we're in for a good finish in this one.
Standing in now, Luke Voigt. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Greg Bird will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Number 33, Greg Bird.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
The pitcher, number 53, Zach Britton.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 50th pitch of the game on its way. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
The 2-2. Gets him looking. Strike 3. But the Yankees are able to tie things up on the solo home run. Middle of the afternoon here in the Big Apple. All tied at 1-1. Neil Walker is going to go ahead and stay in the ball game and play third now. Greg Bird will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base. Ball 1.
Awfully frustrating for a pitcher. You make a close pitch like that just barely misses. That's a tough one to get back.
1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a neck-high fastball that time. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
1-0 pitch. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Under it now is Stanton to make the catch, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Mets.
Next up for New York, Michael Conforto. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. And here in just the 5th inning, this will be pitch number 100 here.
Boy, pitch count up near 100 right now, D-Row. And this is when you try to get to a good starting pitcher. Right now, looks like he's running on fumes.
Yeah, the manager's got to get a couple people up in the bullpen right now. One ball hits the gap. They get runners in scoring position. This game could be out of commission.
2 out, nobody on. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Now a hard liner, but this will be a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Ready with another 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Mets. We've played 5 full, tied. Digging in to try it again, Brett Gardner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
I got to say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
The 1-2 pitch. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And he fouls this one off. Another full count offering on its way. And another pitch is hit foul as the battle continues here. Another full count pitch home. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in. First offering on its way. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. Gardner on at first, nobody out. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here. 2-1 pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now.
Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Gets him to swing and miss there. 3-2. Hard on the ground towards short. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone. Grab your glove and flash some leather.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. The 1-0. Back up the middle, and that is through into center field. A base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Here's Didi Gregorius as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. A 1 pitch on its way. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. None out, runners at first and second. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing it that way.
To first. Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in. The throw to third.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
On its way is pitch number 75. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Fouled off. Runners are at first and third with set, and the 2-1 pitch. 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
And he misses with it. Ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Now the New York manager's up off the bench on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Jerry Blevins is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out. Here's Neil Walker. The head-to-head numbers against Jerry Blevins, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First pitch on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. Line towards center field. Conforto is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And they get the double play at third. On to second, they got him, a triple play. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. It's the Yankees 3 and the Mets 1. David Robertson enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. Grew up with the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
And that misses 2-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Yoenis Cespedes becomes the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1. The 3-1. Hit weakly back to the mound. And there are 2 away now. Here's Todd Frazier now. 0-for-1 with a run scored thus far. Grounded to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back-to-back. I don't think there'll be a third.
Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Mets leave 1. Score holds. It's 3-1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Seth Lugo is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. David Wright is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Conforto is right there, 1 down. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. First delivery to him on the way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Bird, originally from the Centennial State of Colorado. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
Hey, this middle-round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level. And he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Full count now, 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
3-2 pitch. Boy, and he just won't go away as he fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate. He'll try it again, 3-2. Fouled straight back, and that got up here to the press box. Another full count offering on its way. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
The pitcher number 30.
So here now is the pitcher, David Robertson. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. It's 1-2.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Bombers, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Digging in once again, Travis d'Arnaud will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. No balls and a strike to count. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Another 0-2 home. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here's another 2-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You could just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
David Wright comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ahmed Rosario. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Stanton has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. Mets go at the plate. Brett Gardner will start us off in the 8th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. The 1-0. This is on the ground over to first. And this is going to find its way into right for a base hit. And the leadoff man's on to start the 8th.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
Here's big Aaron Judge. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone. Ready for another shot now, Giancarlo Stanton. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. He's set and the pitch. A knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So here's the cleanup hitter, Didi Gregorius. Singled home a run in his last time up. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And he just misses with a curveball.
If you're in the box right now, you got to wait him out. He obviously does not want to come see you with a fastball. He's been nibbling this whole at bat and just missed with that backdoor breaking ball.
A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius. Started to go around, but it's a called 3rd strike anyway, and that will retire. In now, number 68. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
2-0 now. Now the 2-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Doesn't offer at the circle change there, and it goes full 3-2. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8. Digging in now, Michael Conforto. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. A ball and a strike.
That's 21.
1-1 is back up the middle and into center field. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Hey, Debro, looks like they might finally have something going after that base hit. 1st and 3rd, 1 out, and maybe now they can get something started.
Yeah, you could tell the third base coach was going to be aggressive right there, right? A nice read by both him and the base runner to take that extra base and put them in scoring position. They've been struggling right now to get guys in scoring position.
Catch made by McCutchen. Here comes the runner from 3rd. And that's going to bring in the run from 3rd, and just like that, it's back to
Number 19.
Chad Green answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble. First delivery to him on the way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Green, playing here in his age 26 season. He was selected in the 11th round back in the draft of 2013.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball four anyways.
And it's fouled away. The 3-2 one more time. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. Austin Jackson will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 16, Austin Jackson.
The cutter runs outside, ball one. Conforto leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Paul Sewell enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. First pitch of the at-bat. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Cespedes is there, one quick out to start inning number 9. Stepping in, Neil Walker. He hit into the triple play last time, so one would guess this at-bat couldn't get any worse for him. And a dive, but he comes up empty, and this is big trouble now out in right center. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw. Throw won't get him.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
In now, Gary Sanchez, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. So a big spot here, and stepping in, Greg Bird. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Nimmo. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And flirting with danger on a changeup that missed high for a ball. Hot shot to third. Walker's got it. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Now at the plate, Travis d'Arnaud. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
2-2 to the Mets catcher. Missed with a slider. Now the 3-2 pitch. hit sharply on the ground. Gardner from the outfield grass. Throw on to first, and the Mets are down to their final out. Into the box now, David Wright. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Fans on their feet in a one-run ball game in the last of the ninth. Ball and a strike.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Now a ball hit high in the air. Aroldis Chapman takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, that's what you would call an efficient outing. One pitch and he gets the save. He doesn't get paid by the pitch, so he just figured he'd end it quickly and hit the showers. Good call.
A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The New York Yankees rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Zach Britton is the winning pitcher of record, so that'll just about do it. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
Our final line score this afternoon, first for the victorious Yankees. 3 runs on 9 hits. 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. For the Mets, 2 runs on 3 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. The winning pitcher is Zach Britton. The save goes to Aroldis Chapman. The loss goes to Jacob DeGrom. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 47 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.